Yeah, it's a good trend. I personally didn't want him bunting there. He tried to take that upon himself to be selfless. I wanted him to be selfish and get the game-winning hit, so he ended up doing it. He's been great. He hit through the 6-hole off the lefty early in the game, then the big hit through the 4-hole. He's competing. He's playing really good baseball. I thought, like, even at the beginning of the game, our guys, first inning we had scoring opportunities. Second inning, Luis Trens hits the double. We got another scoring opportunity. Had more scoring opportunities in the third and the fifth. Just couldn't get anything across, and we finally did later in the game. So I think we stayed at it pretty well today.
When you see a guy who does take that on himself, though, to lay down a bunt, to have that kind of recognition in the baseball game at a young age, as a manager, what's it make you feel a little warm inside?
Yeah, you like it. He's thinking the team game as he's been coached. What he doesn't know is a guy on the mound's a big-time strikeout pitcher that, like, you don't want to give an out away on him. You want to do your best to, like, get a hit. He'd thrown 8 straight balls at that point in time. So there's a reason why we didn't want it there. But on his behalf, like, selfless, thinking of the team, wanting to do whatever he can to help. I like him swinging the bat right now.
Is Glenn telling him that, swing away then?
That's what the conversation was when he went and got him. So we made sure that he got the message that we trusted his bat and wanted him doing what he did.
Julius looked solid today. Actually, maybe the first inning, a little bit of fastball command issue, but he found himself in the second. Do you know what adjustment that he might have made?
I think that's pretty accurate. I think sometimes sinker ballers go out in the first inning and they're trying to find the release point and trying to find their stuff. And I think he early on didn't quite have it, but I think he found it pretty quickly and was good. Really pitch efficient all day. The 2 home runs being the only damage. The rest of the day, I mean, he was getting early action and with pitches just outside the strike zone very often too, which is a great recipe for success.
And it got loud in there just now before he came in. What did you tell the guys to get them riled up?
It's them. That's not me. They're getting each other riled up. Nothing coming from me. I guess the only thing really coming from me today is this is our Director of Communications, Shanna Wilson's last day in the Padre organization, and she has been unbelievable to me and my family over the last year and a half. She's been here a lot longer than I have. People love UCLA around here. I understand that. I love UK, so I have a hard time letting her go to UCLA, but I'm happy she's going back to her alma mater. And it's around here, it's a sad day losing her, but we got a sweep for her on our way out the door, so that's exciting for us.
Andy, speaking of the sweep, it was a tough stretch for you guys to start the month of June, but to come back and get these 3 solid wins here, especially the starting pitching. Can you just kind of speak to that?
Yeah, you yearn for a greater measure of consistency. You win 5, you go back, you lose 5, you come back around, you win 3 in a row. It's not what you want as a manager, but at least it shows some resilience in there. Like, guys aren't quitting, they're not laying down, they're continuing to fight. I think as the year goes on, we'd love to see a greater measure of consistency, but we understand kind of where we are in the process right now. And there's going to be some young guys, and there's going to be some big ups and some big downs, and the more we can level off their downs, the better team we're going to be throughout the course of the season.
Hunter got all of that one, but he was hitless previous in the series. Did you see some signs of some good swings leading up to that?
Yeah, he's a power guy. I mean, at the end of the day, he's going to run through phases where he's not squaring up balls consistently. What we want as an organization is when he's going through those stretches, if he's staying in the strike zone, he's going to come back quicker. I think there was a stretch there in kind of this rough spot for him where he'd get in a hitter's count and he'd cheat to get to the pitch. Hunter Renfroe does not need to cheat to get to any pitch. He's plenty quick enough. So I think that's been the consistent message to him. Just trust who you are. You don't have to hit it over the scoreboard, over the TV, or over Western Metal. Just the fence counts the same. So I think every now and again he wants to hit it further than any human beings ever hit it. And that's fun. It's not necessarily efficient and productive, though.
And the draft finished up today. You were a 24th round pick like a few years back. Can you just kind of tell us your draft day memory, how it came about for you?
Yeah, today I was pushing hard for our 24th round guy to be like undersized college senior with a high GPA, and there weren't a lot of those guys to pick from. So I think we took a 6'4" guy from Loyola Marymount that was throwing 94. We don't comp out at all, but my 24th round experience, I didn't know I was going to get drafted. That day forever changed my life. I didn't expect it. It was my only window into professional baseball. The only way I walked through a door was through that draft, and one scout believed in me, and one organization gave me a chance, and 17 years later, here I am talking to you about it.